Let's move on now on the latest as far as corona is concerned. India continues to stay ahead of the curve in terms of capacity building and testing. The good news is that India has tested over 9 lakh COVID-19 samples each day for the third successive day today. And the greatest news is that India has touched a new peak of 4 crore tests so far.
In its fight against COVID-19 since January 2020, India has crossed another peak. The cumulative tests have seen an unprecedented upsurge and surpassed 4 crore on Saturday. India has set a new landmark of testing 4 crore 4 lakh 6,609 people. The single-day tests have also seen an upsurge. More than 9 lakh COVID-19 samples were tested each day for the third consecutive day. Already having achieved the testing capacity of 10 lakh tests per day, 9,28,761 tests conducted in the last 24 hours. This has boosted the tests per million with a sharp increase to 29,280. The national positivity rate has remained low and stands at 8.57% and is constantly falling. The recovery rate has now reached 76.47%. The case fatality rate declined to 1.81%. The COVID-19 recoveries have crossed 26 lakh. 65,050 recoveries have been registered in the last 24 hours. The actual caseload of the country is the active cases, which is 7,52,424 and is only 21.72% of the total positive cases. The gap between recovered patients and active COVID-19 cases reached nearly 19 lakh.
We had made remarkable progress in the development of these new labs. So today our number of labs stands at 1,576 with over 1,000 labs in the government sector. During this month, we crossed the 1 million test mark, and yesterday itself we tested 9,28,761 patients in a single day all over the country. We have already crossed the 4 crore mark on the total number of tests that we have done all over the country to diagnose patients with COVID.
Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Dr. Harshvardhan, chaired the 20th meeting of the high-level group of ministers on COVID-19. The GOM was briefed on the current status of the COVID-19 in India. Dr. Harshvardhan expressed satisfaction at the various coordinated efforts of the central government and those of the states and the union territories. The Union Health Minister instructed the Health Ministry to develop SOPs for the members of the Parliament and the Legislative Assembly sessions comprising COVID protocols and preventing measures. The GOM also expressed concern about the forthcoming festival seasons and advised everyone to adopt safe and COVID-appropriate behavior. Besides, Chairperson of the Empowered Group 1 on Medical Emergency Management Plan, Dr. Vinod K. Paul apprised the group of ministers of the process of COVID vaccine development in India and around the world. Meanwhile, All India Institute of Medical Sciences issued a statement saying that Union Home Minister Amit Shah has recovered and is likely to be discharged in a short time. Amit Shah is admitted at AIIMS, New Delhi for post-COVID care. With inputs from Nitendra Singh, Newsnight Desk, DD.